All rise. Now you may be seated. We're back in the courtroom, boy. We got some cases to get to now. Grubo Sukiara, public defender, with your client, Gankstanip. Gankstanip, you need to approach the bench, sir. Put your right hand on the mic, left hand in the air. It's time to get sworn in. Do you swear to spit the lyrics, the whole lyrics, and nothing but the lyrics, and kill this beat with your bars? Step into the booth then, bruh. We need to get your testimony. All right, what up, you two? We got Gankstanip taking the stand tonight with Psycho. So we're going to get his confessions of why he thinks he had this mental illness going on with him. So without further ado, we're going to get his testimony. Gankstanip, I must tell you, I will judge you harshly and accordingly based on what you said. Anything you say and do can and will be used against you in the court of hip-hop law. Case number RAP 2974. Let's go!
A psycho ass nigga, I'm dissing your crew. If you don't like the way I rap, tough shit, nigga, fuck you.
Okay, first of all, why you cussing me out? So, you're gonna diss my crew, and if I don't like the way you rap, tough shit? Really? That's how we doing it? Okay, first of all, you're gonna be held in contempt of court. You ain't gonna be talking to me like you done lost your damn mind. All right, come on, let's finish this. Let's go.
Time for a murder. I'm finna kick ass, breastfeed newborn babies with unleaded gas.
Hey, how do you breastfeed newborn babies with unleaded gas? First of all, okay, that's almost a conundrum. So you're gonna breastfeed newborn babies with unleaded gas. So if you got gas in the breast, but where you get the pump from, right? Is the gas in the human, or is it the pump and that got a breast? But you breastfeed newborn babies with unleaded gas, man. I see where your mind is at. You about that twisted stuff. All right, look now. Got problems. Let's go.
Breastfeed newborn babies with unleaded gas. Blood gushing out your head is getting thicker and thicker. Pour some chocolate on your arm so it can taste like a Snicker. Put your ass.
Okay. You're gonna pour some chocolate so it can taste like a Snicker, huh? Really? Let's run that back, because I really need to understand where your mind is at. Let me bring in the therapist to talk to you. Let's go.
Some chocolate on your arm so it can taste like a Snicker. Put your ass off a building, check to see if you're dead. Flashback from second grade, pencil sharp in your fucking head.
When did you start getting these thoughts? I mean, did it really come up like that? Because you're gonna push my bill and see if I'm dead. And flash back from second grade, pencil sharpened to the fucking head? I mean, dude, it's really crazy. Dude, when you're insane, do you know that you're insane, or do you feel it, or how does this work? Please explain to the court and me, because we may have to go to the chambers. Come on.
Flash back from second grade, pencil sharp in your fucking head. I'm strapped with the Uzi, so get ready to die. Catch a nigga while he's sleeping, strike a match in his eye. I sneak.
Just imagine a match getting struck in your eye. Your eyeball's already wet. You know how much force has to be put on your eyeball to strike a match in somebody's eye. First of all, what kind of match is it? Them wood stick matches, your eye is gone. It's ripped. If it's the little cardboard type matches that you get out of a matchbook, that's even worse, because you're going to have to press on it and put some pressure. That's friction. Jesus, dude. Come on, we taking notes on you. Yeah, we definitely might have to get the straitjacket and the Hannibal Lecter mask for you. Come on.
In your house and kill your ass for fun. Check to see if you still sleep and burn a hole in your.
Because being your therapist, we must see if we're going to try for insanity plea. Because this court is really looking at you kind of funny. Bars. Go.
Bloody bodies and caskets. The measures of drastic. Dead babies in my house suffocated by plastic. Think you can beat me?
So really, you've been on this killing baby stuff for a minute now because you want to breastfeed them with unleaded gas, and then now you got babies being suffocated by plastic. So these visions that you're having, please help me understand. Help me help you, Gankstanip. Please, we must understand this vision. Let's go. It's a strong man. Okay. You want to do that to some woman with a hammer. That is very absurd and yet disturbing. But we must realize here, Mr. Nip, that when it comes to healing and fixing you and making you whole, you must give us more substance into your mind. We're watching. Go.
Catch that bitch by herself and finger fuck her with a hammer. Throw your daughter in the air. Hope that bitch break her leg. Be nice and help her up and kick her dead in the head. No bullshitting. You must be smoking that rock. Ho, snatch some meat out your stomach so I can make me a taco.
So now we're into cannibalism here. So besides premeditated murder, assault and battery, your psychotic thoughts in your dreams, and also now you want to snatch the meat out of my stomach and make a taco. Okay, you cannot be threatening the judge. I run this court. I hold you in contempt. Oh, so many objections. But right now they're sustained because it's making sense. So we must understand, Mr. Nip, that we must hold you to the highest standards of hip-hop prosecution. Remember, you're under oath. Let's go.
You will bleed from your head to your toe. That's how it is when you're fucking with a psycho.
Now, if anybody catch this within the chorus, that right there is Psychopath talking, that's Ice-T. I can't remember which song that was, but I remember slightly the sentence where he got that. I think he said, I'm a black cat walking, psychopath talking. It's an old song by Ice-T. I think it came out in the 80s or the early 90s when it comes to that verse. Let's go, Nip. Mixed in with some Ice Cube on Rated Psychotic. Okay. So now you want to be dead. So now are we talking suicide? Are we talking you just want to die? But if you want to die and eat the meat out your own head, now how do you do that? Because that is your brain. Once you eat your brain, you lose functions of some limbs and some cognitive thinking. You need to be aware of what's going on. If you're that aware, is this a dream or these are thoughts that you're having in your head? We must know more. So please explain to the court if we are going to push forward with this insanity plea. Please, Nip, help us understand. Let's go.
Dead, took the knife out of my neck and ate the meat out my own head.
Okay.
Necks and throats being brutally torn. Arms and legs dipped in blood. Tastes good with some popcorn. I'm mentally.
Really? With some popcorn? Of all things, you want to have popcorn with that? Are you sure? Does it taste good? What is that like? How do you get the feeling of having that with popcorn? Normally have people put butter on it, caramel, sugar, cheese, stuff like that. But you're talking blood and guts and everything with some popcorn. We are trying to make sure we give you the right doses of medication as well. And that medication is these hard ass beats. So you can kill it with your bars. Keep spitting them. We are intrigued, Nip. Let's go.
Being brutally torn, arms and legs dipped in blood, tastes good with some popcorn.
Okay.
I'm mentally psycho, insane with a 666 dead cat head screaming in a crucifix.
Are you stuffing them in a crucifix? 666, huh? And then you got dead cat head screaming in a crucifix. I mean, we're just saying. The crucifix is a very powerful thing. And according to my attorneys and other people who are trying to help, our insane asylum is pretty full at this time. However, we do want to make sure you are treated fairly with this impartial jury. The jury is listening. Guys, disregard that last statement. Nip, keep going.
Same with a 666 dead cat head screaming in a crucifix.
Okay.
I be damned if I don't get no respect. Drunk a pint of goat's blood, then I died in a squirrel's neck. Yeah, you motherfuckers, yeah,
A pint of goat's blood and he died in a squirrel's neck. How you squeeze in a squirrel's neck? I mean, that's some mighty good stretching, unless you into, you know, being a taxidermist. I mean, they preserve dead animals and things like that. And the pint of goat's blood, well, if that gives you superpowers, we all for it. I mean, people do eat ghosts, but, you know, sacrificial things like that, drinking ghost blood, well, you know, we want you to explain more about yourself, but try to be more descriptive. Can you? I think you can. Your Honor, what do you think? Well, pretty much. We shall continue.
you with a stick, now don't fall, get your ass up. Some say I'm crazy, some say I'm a crook. Cut up his body so damn bad, the fly said, look, I won't.
If you got flies not even wanting to eat a dead body, which means they are not laying eggs and maggots. First of all, when it comes to forensic science, Mr. Gankstanip, when we have the body there, the flies lay eggs in the body, which also lets us know pretty much around about time, like bot flies too, a time of death with people. But you're not even letting the flies get a chance to do it because you're cutting up the body so bad, the flies said, oh, look. We break these things down as well. So as your therapist, I must ask these questions. So when I'm breaking this down, you can explain even further. Can you please proceed with your testimony while you're under oath, Mr. Nip? Let's go.
Say I'm crazy, some say I'm a crook.
Okay.
So
what else they say?
Said,
and?
Why? A bunch of bloody cut up fingers, anybody want red hot.
Your public defender is also trying to help you as well. So as long as your public defender and the judge and your psychiatrist, come on. We do not need the lethal injection of rhymes. Go.
A bunch of bloody cut up fingers, anybody want red hot? I won't sweat, but yet I'm a threat. Here's a bullet for you and your child that ain't born.
We're going to just have contempt in court all day long. Come on, man. We do not need those lethal injection of basic rhymes. We need the nice brutality of skills, which you have. The vividness of how you describe this to the court is off the charts. We have never heard such carnage from one person.
Cut up his body so damn bad.
Let's go.
Fly said, look, here's a bullet for you and your child that ain't born yet.
If the child ain't born yet, so basically now you're telling us you want to kill this woman and her unborn child. So bullet for two people. Look, man, the bars are insane. We ain't gonna lie, literally they are. How this stuff comes to be, and you gotta remember 1992 when Rap A Lot Records had Gankstanip, he was really trusted by Jay Prince and all of them to really put this stuff down. He could, because he was different. Of course, back in session.
Motherfucker still trying to diss. Beat a nigga in his chest to his stomach, say fuck this.
You already know if you get punched in the stomach, you throwing up. It's a wrap. Your stomach, man, when you get punched in the stomach so bad, where your stomach say fuck this, and it says I'm out, you on your own, that's when your soul leaves your body. Gankstanip, can you please explain to the court what other visions are you having while I take notes? Is that okay with you? Yeah? All right, let's go.
Beat a nigga in his chest to his stomach,
Okay.
say fuck this. A violent nigga sticking punks like paste. Oh, I slap your ass so hard my hand will go through your fucking face, man.
That's a pretty hard slap. And under the law of assault and battery, if you slap somebody in the face so hard, your hand go through their face, that is just yanking somebody's jaw clean off their face.
Marriage. Me and your mama getting married soon. After
And then what?
I'ma kill her at the honeymoon.
Why?
That's how it is when you're fucking with a psycho. Outrageous psychotic plan. This is a motherfucking warning. A damn red alert. Squeeze your neck with some pliers till I see blood squirt.
Are the pliers that big or are they that small? You gotta remember, which pliers are they too? Because there's different pliers. Now, there's pliers that you're using to fix like diesels, tractor machines, and all that. Those are some big pliers. If you're using standard small pliers and you put it on somebody's throat till you see blood squirt, man, now that ain't hard to do, but not giving nobody's ideas. This man right here came with it. Now, What I'm going to say about Nip is that we need this therapist to once again step in and see what the heck is going on with this man. Gankstanip, can you please explain more and elaborate of why you must choke somebody with some pliers?
Down red alert, squeeze your neck with some pliers till I see blood. I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Right.
Smoking punks is
Taking
my
our
joy.
notes.
You don't really wanna fuck with me, boy. Cause smoking punks is my joy. You don't really wanna fuck with me, boy.
So you get off on doing this stuff is what I'm hearing. So I must say, Your Honor, what do you think? Do you really think that we can still keep going forward? You want to? Yeah? Okay. Nip, we're still going to keep going forward with this court process. So you must maintain some level of respect because there are children in this courtroom. But we must usher them out now because you're getting more violent. So now that the children is gone, they gone? Yeah? All right. The children are gone. So sit back in the chair. Continue your testimony.
Back from Panama, make Ganksta elite. 12 o'clock, I'm out searching for some good-looking brains to eat.
That's some zombie type stuff. So are you telling me now, are you dead at this time after midnight, or are you still human? Do you change into another form? Is it, we have so many questions. Is it a full moon, half moon? Is the moon and the stars aligned in the right spot? Because if you're looking for some good looking brains to eat after midnight, we must understand this. Somebody please get the mask so we can put it on Gankstanip. Thank you. And get a straight jacket. Yeah. Oh, give me a cup of coffee, right? King Charles. All right, thanks. Good looking. All right, back to you, Nick.
Ganksta elite. 12 o'clock, I'm out searching for some good-looking brains to eat, flowing and showing.
Okay.
Blowing them quick. You talking shit to me? You must don't know. You fucking.
We pretty much know who we're messing with, and it seems like in the way you are describing to us that you are murdering people and stuff in your visions, and we seem to feel these hallucinations and auditory hallucinations as well.
See what I'm saying? Gankstanip means doom. Mercenary plus a ninja rifle man in a courtroom. Throats on a kite, got intentions to fight. Body bags in the street, dogs eat good for a week.
That, as evidence B suggests, there are some feral dogs out there that do eat human flesh. When you do not feed a dog enough food, you will see how loyal a hungry dog really is. They'll eat anything. Back to the testimony, Gankstanip. That was Exhibit B for the jury, just to let you know. So, Your Honor, what do you think? Yeah? All right. Objection is overruled. We must keep this evidence in. Let's go. We ain't going to disregard.
I'll shoot you in your face. Oh, you think I won't do it? Charles Manson, Freddy Krueger, making babies drink lighter fluids.
All right, and it's the shock value behind his music is what keeps your attention.
You think I won't do it? Charles Manson, Freddy Krueger, making babies drink lighter fluids. South Park is my hood.
Freddy.
Your life is in danger.
First, you got babies drinking gasoline. You're breastfeeding them. Then you have visions of killing them. Now you got babies drinking lighter fluid. That's 3 references to babies. Mr. Nip, come on. Are you really against having children? I'm going to continue to take my notes. We're going to listen to your testimony.
Freddy Krueger, making babies drink lighter fluids. South Park is my hood. Your life is in danger. Pierce your skin with a needle. Suck your blood through a clothes hanger.
How do you suck somebody's blood through a clothes hanger? Dude, for real? Come on.
I'm a gangster, I ain't got time to be mushy. Keep your bitch out my face, cause I might blow up her pussy. Graveyard in my bed.
I ain't got time to be mushy. Just what we suspected. Keep your bitch out my face, cause I might blow up her. Starts with a P, rhymes with wussy. So you're gonna blow it up with what?
Bitch out my face, cause I might blow up her pussy. Graveyard in my bed, only when I get mad. Arms and legs in my closet, heads and throats in my trash bag.
Now we know where you hid the bodies. So you're admitting to the court. That's where they go. We need to search for that. Hey, y'all, search this house. Go back to the house. Get the crime scene. Get the dogs. Get the forensic analysis, CSI. Okay. Go now. All right. Back to testimony.
Talking that shit, you'll get beat with some switches. Blew up a convalescent center.
Hey, who all got beat with a switch? Remember that? You get beat with some switches? Go.
I hate those bitches. I try to be cool, but y'all don't leave me alone.
We tried to leave you alone. You keep saying you're trying to be cool, but we won't leave you alone. Look, okay, who's bothering you? We must know. Let us know who's bothering you. Please repeat that statement again. Can you repeat that? Let's go.
I try to be cool,
Okay.
but y'all won't leave me alone. South Park lunatic with the mind of a Jim Jones. I'm hard to.
Jim Jones, just like I said, Jim Jones. So, part of the Heaven's Gate, Jim Jones, and all that good stuff. Actually, Jim Jones is not part of Heaven's Gate. Jim Jones had his own cult. Matter of fact, Jim Jones was responsible for the mass suicide of over 900 people. Over 300 of them was children by them drinking poison in Flavor Aid. Crazy. Jim Jones was one of the biggest mass suicides ever. Maybe the biggest. I don't know, but I know one of the biggest. Not over 900. Drinking some Flavor Aid. The cheap Kool-Aid of all things. You're going to get through. You know, let me tell you something. Black folks, hey, we get the real stuff. That Flavor Aid mess, I tried it. This stuff is whack.
South Park lunatic with the mind of a Jim Jones.
Okay.
I'm hard to beat. Baby food is raw meat. 200 blenders in my hand, crushing heads like pigs' feet.
200 blenders in my hand, crushing heads like pig's feet. Dude, let's go.
Food is raw meat. 200 blenders in my hand, crushing heads like pigs' feet. You'll bleed from your head to your toes.
Okay.
That's how it is when you're fucking with a psycho. Outrageous psychotic.
Gankstanip. We must give you, okay, what do you think? Okay, we're going to hand it back to the judge. All right, Your Honor. Look, Gankstanip, the verdict has come down. As far as this beat goes and how we see you, we definitely give you premeditated murder. We must pull out the black rose for this beat and all innocent lives that was within these verses. You have made people dig up a whole lot of evidence on you. Gankstanip, one of the best rappers from Rap-A-Lot family, and also he was a very devout Islam person, still is. But if you really look at his interviews, one of the nicest people you ever meet. If you look at his interviews on YouTube, K Reno, trust me, y'all. I've been seeing a lot of people that want K Reno. I would give y'all the K Reno. Trust me, I love K Reno too. K Reno breakdowns will be coming as well. But Gankstanip, one of the legends of hip hop, him, K Reno was on a song together. Gankstanip was on when Ghetto Boys, matter of fact, Ghetto Boys was on this album itself, Actually Speak Louder Words, if you ever heard that song. Premeditated murder, Gankstanip. Yo, sentence. Solitary confinement. For the rest of your life, get the straight jacket, go ahead and get the mask, go ahead and put them on, get them on that dolly. We'll heal them out of here. Gankstanip, you out. Yo, if you love it, go ahead. Comment below. Like, share, subscribe, please. So you know I'm going to get to you, know I'm going to shout you out. You know, the other thing about rap music is I love it so much. Public Defender, Jirubo Sakiara. Thanks for the recommendation. Shout out to you. Shout out to the whole famous Spawns and jury. We know together, so we grow together. Yo, this is Kane. This face famous. We out.